Good afternoon, Pisces. Welcome to Inner Knowing Messages Tarot. My name is Rhiannon, and I'm here today to do your August monthly reading. Welcome, welcome. What I'd like you to do is to take a slow, deep breath and allow yourself to arrive in this moment. If you found this, reading, trust that there's a reason that you're meant to be here today and that your inner knowing has guided you here. This is a timeless reading, whether you watch this today, next week, or in months to come from now. If these words find you, then understand it was the right time to hear them. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Your intuition will always know what's meant for you. Okay. Pisces and fellow cross watchers, how are we all doing, guys? How are you feeling? And have you felt there's been a shift in the energy? Do you feel like you're on a different timeline? I feel like that right now. I feel like for the last week, things have definitely shifted. And I'd love to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments below. And also, where are you watching from? I love to know where you are around the world. I feel like so far with the Cancer and Aquarius reading that I've just done, they feel quite meaningful. There's a lot of depth to the reading. So let's see what happens with your reading today. The first 3 minutes of this reading will be the short version that you'll see. If you want to know the full information of this reading, please go to the video section of this channel, hit the like and subscribe. Thank you. Ooh, Pisces and cross watchers, what's happening? We've got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is all about community. It's about coming together. It's about celebration. It's about marriages, engagements, parties, gatherings. It could be maybe you're going back to see family. Maybe you live away, like in a different location from your friends and family, and you're actually having a get together, like a reunion. It could be just celebrations with friends. It could be a wedding, like I say, or an engagement. It doesn't have to necessarily mean that, but the original traditional of this part of this card is this is actually a Hindu wedding where the celebrations are there. But it's about feeling welcome. It's your community, whatever your community is for you. Now, I've got the LGBTQ plus in my head. So whether that's about being accepted with your fellow, friends that are in the same group, or I don't know if there's a meaning to that, everyone's welcome here, of course. I just feel like there's definitely something here. There's, I don't know, something about a belonging. I just feel like this is really meant for someone today to hear this, that you found your vibe, your tribe. Let me know what that means to you. Then we have the Hermit, card number 9. Now, the Hermit has the star in its little lantern, okay? So this Hermit is about soul searching. It's about that purpose, that intuition, that feeling you get in your gut. It's about spiritual enlightenment. It's about searching yourself and having a self-reflection and introspection. It's about contemplation as well. And like I say, your inner guidance, but you also like a bit of solitude, a bit of time to think, be yourself. You're quite happy in your own company at times. You need a bit of downtime. But that is your inner light, your guidance following you, or guiding you, shall I say, to where you need to be. And I think this is definitely currently guided to the Four of Wands card, because this is where it leads you to. It leads you to your community of people, whoever or whatever they are. Then you have the Page of Cups. Again, you're relying on your intuition. This is really interesting here. It's very deep, this reading. Okay, it's all about your inner child, your youthfulness, your idealism. It's about your sensitivity. You're a dreamer in some respects. You have these ideas and goals in your mind, what you want in life, what's right for you, what you want to achieve, what you want, what type of lifestyle you like to have, and why. But it's also about your spirituality. You might have a psychic edge to you. You might be really in tune, more so than ever. It could be because of this shift in energy that's happened that I've been feeling. Maybe that's what's triggered that more in you. It's also about having happy news. Also having, you might have a crush or an admirer who, You think somebody might like you, whether that's in a work situation, maybe you're studying at university or somewhere, or maybe, you could be moving into a new neighborhood and you think your neighbor might have the hots for you. I don't know, but this is what it could be linked to as well. But it's fun. It's nice to be feeling acknowledged and not feeling invisible, is it not? And then we have the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords is all about transition. So I really do feel like there's a movement, a change. There's calmer waters now. Things are starting to settle better for you, or you're certainly going in that direction now where you've come through a bit of a patch. It was quite testing at times, maybe, and you feel like you've had to move away, start again, do something different. But ultimately, it's following your desire, your inner knowing, your calling, whatever that means to you. Then we have guilt. And, what we can see here is the gavel of the judge, when they hit the hammer down on the wooden block, when they, order, or whatever they say. But this is all about the guilt. And this is also about don't let the guilt get in the way of happiness. Now, for me, what comes to my mind straight away is that you might have family that are really playing on your heartstrings. Now, it could be because they don't agree with your way of life, your beliefs. Maybe you don't want to follow the same religion as them, or you don't want to be in a religion at all. Maybe you're not following their what they want you to be. Like, for example, they might want you to become a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, and you want to become a drag queen, for example. I don't know. And clearly that's not going to be accepted by your family unless they're very open-minded and more worldly, shall we say, with the world today. So you need to do you, boo, as they say. This is about you following your heart. You've got to do what's right for you, even if you do it for 1 year, one season, one term, whatever it is. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you still have ticked that box, and you don't want to have that guilt inside yourself or that question mark, what if? You've got to do what's right for you. Families, if they truly love you, they will have to accept it eventually. Maybe they won't, but you still have to follow your guidance, your path. When you were coming into this world, you agreed to a certain pathway, a certain life, and it's about fulfilling that. It's about following your inner knowing, your inner calling. Hence why I call this inner knowing messages. My calling is spirituality. My calling is tarot and other things. And I always get messages and channeled messages, and when I least expect it. But clearly, there's something there that I know I've got to work with, and if it helps bring a little bit of peace and comfort to people, fantastic. My work is more than truly, done, as it were, and I like to keep doing that. And by giving, by serving, as and when I can, fantastic. I'll do my bit, but like I say, you've got to do what's right for you. Don't let the guilt get in the way of your happiness. You've got to be you. Then we have 0909, and this is all about new beginnings. It's about having a great chance, an opportunity, having courage, accomplishment, endings, conclusions, and big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up. Close the old chapter, a new adventure will unravel. So I definitely feel things are on the move, things are changing. Okay. So this definitely highlights to me this transition. There's something going on here where things are changing, you're moving on, you're starting a new chapter, you're going in a new direction. You can't let the guilt get in the way. You've got to fulfill what's right for you, what you've been calling you. And like, you've got these messages here, and you've also got the star in this lantern. So everything is guiding you. Okay. And there is a celebration. Now, it might mean that it's with friends and not with the family members. It might mean that because you're not accepted by your family, like they've disowned you, maybe. It's happened in my family with a family member of mine because she chose a different religion. And fortunately, you've still got to do what's right for you. And it's irrespective of what other people think. You're not here to please people. You've got to do what's right for you. I can't stress that enough. So take whatever resonates from today's reading. as guidance. Leave the rest. Okay, I will be back again soon, but your intuition probably has a little thing whispering in your ear. It's been guiding you for a while. It's been telling you something. It's been, you know, when something's right for you, and you know when something's off, because you have a feeling in your stomach. Okay, it's trusting that feeling. But remember, the answers you're searching for, they don't begin with the reading in the cards, they begin within yourself. Okay, so thank you all for being here. Trust your inner knowing, and I'll see you in the next message. If you haven't done so already, please give this reading a like and subscribe to the channel. I shall be back again soon. Until next time, take care and stay blessed.